After 2024, when we ask ourselves if investing in cryptocurrency was a good idea, we will say, holy cow, that is what we are going to do in 2034. If we think back to these numbers, these prices, and the chance we had to buy at these low prices in 2024, we'll feel bad that we didn't buy more, but we'll also be financially stable by then. Today's show is about why billionaires around the world are so positive about what's coming up. The whole crypto environment was explained to you, and in the next few years, you need to make the right decision because these millionaires already know what's going on and are teaching you. Cryptocurrency-related meetings with the government, we haven't seen anything yet, and we're starting from scratch. Crypto ecosystem, which has 2.6 trillion XRP, will hit $100. I'll tell you why it hasn't happened yet. As I'll explain in my answer, JP Morgan will also donate 2.6 trillion. This ecosystem is about the entire stock market, which is worth $109 trillion and has tripled in value since 2003. The number given is merely inflated. Speaking of the billions of dollars that were received after the whole CV19 event and all the money that was printed, inflated, and bolstered these stocks, this can't go on forever. It's been a competition between Bitcoin and this for a long time. A very long time ago, XRP existed. That's why XRP and Ripple got involved in this environment in the first place, to get as many institutions as possible to trust them, assemble things, and catch everyone up. A level playing field. And you could say that they've done a great job since Riverside was created, responsible for telling people who don't know that XRP hasn't been used yet because controlled markets and institutions aren't ready, as they told you. Not being able to get Tyrone Lens on is the most annoying thing, according to JP Morgan. Scaling up to the trillions is now possible. Just pay attention to this part because ramps will be needed in the end. Furthermore, off-ramps, the US dollar, stablecoins, and a bridge currency will all be important. Discuss how the market can grow. You now know what they told you, not even close to hitting the trillions of dollars. About $25 billion worth of USBC and USBT traffic passes through in 24 hours, which is 400 times less than what we do. If you think about that, you would have to be able to pay for those fees every day in order to adequately reserve $10 trillion. Chief economist at JP Morgan, Tyrone Lens, says they can't use USBC to reach the trillion-dollar level, which isn't doing anything, it's just spending $20 billion. On the other hand, I find it crazy that the CEO of Circle USDC said they were going to use Ripple-like technology to make their systems bigger and better by adding a more scalable blockchain. You're taking out a lot of cash, which is a flexible asset. As soon as everyone is ready, technologies like those that Brat's company sells will start to proliferate. There will be a run. Although it's not a run, I am sure that we are getting close to the end. This record is no longer important to me. That's what I'm using. Then let me describe the reasoning. As a result, I believe, and I'm very sure of this, that XRP will be greater than Bitcoin. I have to tell you something more important, though, before that happens. My new wallet is called the Descent wallet. I've made touch. This wallet uses your fingerprint. I have asked them to confirm them carefully. There are, in fact, some other uses for this, in my opinion, bearable, reputable wallet service. Saving a lot of money this way, so let me quickly explain why we think XRP will be more popular than Bitcoin. Looking at it from the point of view of the whole business, XRP will end up being heavier than Bitcoin 100. Furthermore, I am being very careful here. Most likely, payments and settlements will take up some of the Bitcoin market's total value store. For example, Bitcoin will take up a big but not especially large amount of space. D5, NFTs, and Web3 come next, but don't forget that agreements and payments are what keep the world going. For financial purposes, I'm referring to a $50 trillion cryptocurrency market. This would limit the environment to $50 trillion and render XRP worth $50. Every day, the FX market is worth about $10 trillion. Every day, JP Morgan makes $14 trillion, which is $10 trillion a day in other countries. That's all we need a $4 trillion market cap, or about $1,105 billion in daily volume. As a result of how small this is, once XRP becomes more useful and its value and volume rise, the marketplace value will go up a lot. An object that is valued by its usefulness can't have a market capitalization. The market value of XRP reaching $50 trillion is not at all unusual, since there is no top limit on a utility market value. However, it's clear that these videos will be very useful when we revisit them in 10 years. Tokens with useful functions, such as XRP, with a market cap, no one can invest in them. And we all know what's coming. It is almost time for us. If you watch the whole movie, everyone who is mean and idiotic must not be a hater. XRP footers, but keep that in mind. Since the beginning, I've been saying this. Diversification is still important, even if you're just watching other coins explode on YouTube or Bitcoin Twitter or reading comments on those sites. Diversifying isn't necessary right now if you're just holding on to XRP, but you should have done it. Don't stop diversifying. Regarding XRP's value, I believe it will go up, and the longer it takes, the better. Personally, I'm glad the longer it takes because it keeps the unskilled and inexperienced workers out of the business, which makes the people who are left excited to start selling. By buying fake coins with their XRP, they make a few $1,000s, but if they keep doing this, they could lose everything right away. But even just knowing about and keeping an asset is one of the most honorable things you can do. Only because I have faith in this kid's abilities do I feel so sure about buying and keeping XRP. Working in controlled fields for a long time, I know how quickly technology is adopted and utilized. For example, since Ripple and XRP already exist, problem solving, my goodness, I don't think there are enough words to describe how many brains you need. Honestly, I don't think many people can understand this today, but I'll always stick to 10, 20, 30, 50, and $100 XRP. He imagines that it will definitely happen. It's okay with me if careful math doesn't lead to a layover. All of you are appreciated, and we will be back with more films soon.